and welcome back to the final episode of Lilac Woods. I don't even know what to say, you guys. I can't believe that island is done. Lilac Woods is the island that made me fall back in love with this game again and made me feel so excited to decorate. And it's just been such a fun time getting to share it with you guys here. I really enjoyed this Let's Play series, and I'm honestly even more excited for what's to come afterwards. Without further ado, let's just get into the final island tour. So here is the final map of Lilac Woods, and you can see the dream address at the bottom of the screen if you're interested in dreaming for yourself or following along. But my villagers are Tad, Goldie, Olive, Punchy, Gonzo, Callie, Bee, Molly, Teddy, and Eric, some of my all-time favorite villagers in the game. And yeah, so Lilac Woods is technically a spring island. This is set on June 1st. And it's kind of like the middle of the day. It does definitely feel like a very spring core island, but I just wanted it to be full of lots of like critters and life, and wanted it to be very, very cottage core. At the entrance to the island, we have Punchy's house. I just love the way that his exterior looks, and he has a little potato farm here. There's definitely going to be a lot of like farm elements. The beaches are not super decorated. I just wanted them to be pretty natural, so there's just a few little items scattered on there. But yeah, his house is just, you know, an eclectic little collection of things that he likes. I really like the way that the gyroids look when they're fragmented as well. I didn't do any of the villager interiors, but you can kind of continue along this little path behind his house, and it leads to Able Sisters. Able Sisters just has a few little items out front, and then this little picnic area here. Definitely wanted things to feel more like open and spacious. And then Able Sisters flows into this little coffee shop. I had so much fun with this build. I just love the scooter and the plain party lights, and I just think it looks so cute. But before we continue, should I go that way? I feel like I always get lost on my own island. But Able Sisters goes right into resident services. I kind of want to run back and show you guys this little area because I just like it so much. This is technically the entrance, and I love how from this angle you can kind of just barely see resident services, but I wanted it to feel like a very, very natural, like sunken in kind of area. Tad is so cute. He's literally gonna make my heart explode. But you can kind of continue over here, and you can actually like kind of hop over and sit. Oh god, I've just gotten myself stuck. And then there's like a little sitting area here, which is where I've started a lot of our Let's Plays. Honestly, this area over here is not really much of anything. I just filled it in with a bunch of flowers because that's what I had left on my beaches, and I just wanted to finish the island. So not a ton to see over there. We'll just kind of continue across the bridge to resident services. Can't get over Tad, he's so freaking cute. But I think what we'll do is we'll continue over here to Nook's Cranny. So I have it set up where you've got Nooks on the other side of resident services, or Abel's rather, and then Nooks is on this side, and I really like how that works out. It's just pretty convenient for gameplay, but I wanted Nooks to stay tiny. If you want your Nook's Cranny to stay tiny, you just can't spend over, I think it's either 100,000 or 150,000 bells in your shop, and it won't upgrade. So kind of inconvenient if that's your only way of getting items, but for me, I didn't really care too much. So over here, we just have another little picnic area. Somebody has been snacking and drawing by the lake, and you know I love the decoy duck items, so I had to include those all over the island as well. But then if you continue up here, we end up kind of going into more natural area. This is Callie's little house. It was one of the first little areas that I decorated on the island, and I think that for that reason I like it the most, just because I spent so much time on it. But she has a little farm area as well, and a little seating area up here to entertain her friends, and I kind of wanted it to feel like people were carving this area out of the woods. So you'll see I have several little areas set up where it looks like people have been like chopping down trees and stuff. And then we have a sunken waterfall area. I knew I wanted there to be a few nice views on this island. Look at Bee! Oh my gosh, she's so cute. But this is one of them. I love the way the weeds grew in. I just feel like it makes it look so overgrown and just like, I don't know, like it was just carved out of the natural landscape. But as we continue down here, we have Blather's tent, and I wanted to leave him in his tent because I just felt like this was maybe a new little fledgling island, and he's just kind of exploring things. But you can see he's been doing some digging over here, and then he's been catching some bugs by this little pond. And then as you continue along the path, you have his little classroom area over here on the beach. I just fell in love with this dinosaur code, which all of my codes are linked in my Pinterest, which will be in the description box below if you're interested in using any of them. But I just felt so inspired as soon as I saw that code. I was like, ooh, I gotta make a classroom for Blathers. So that's how that turned out. And then over here is just like a little duck crossing area, but I kind of imagine that maybe he stays over here when he's trying to study some of the like marine life, or I don't know. I was just trying to use my imagination here. But then we have just a little collection of storage items over there on the beach, and then I just kind of blocked it off. We do also have a big fossil up on the cliff, which I think looks really cool up there. So yeah, that's Blather's little tent. If you're wondering to keep Blathers in his tent, all you need to do is just not donate any items to him, and he'll stay like that. But then we have this little, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a land bridge, kind of not, just natural little area here that leads to the two cabins. This is Teddy and Eric, and I just love the way their little cabins look here next to this little lake. And of course we've got lots more ducks. But if you wander over here to the side of Teddy's house, he actually has like a little sunken waterfall by his house, and you might miss it because it's very like tucked into the trees. But he just has like a little reading area over here, and I love the chopped down tree codes. I just really wanted it to look like they had just settled here and they were still trying to like make it a more habitable place. So you can see they've been cutting trees down, lots of tree stumps to navigate. And then of course we're trying to be sustainable and use our wood. So Eric is kind enough to kind of put that up by his house. But through here is the secret garden. I just love the entrance to the secret garden so much, especially when the weeds have grown in now. It just looks so nice. But then we head down here, and this is our garden area. I just think it's so beautiful. Just a cozy little place to hang out or go camping. Yeah, it's seriously so cute. I love it. I love it. And then as we head up here, there's a couple of different areas. There's like a ruin over here, which is just like an abandoned little area that people have forgotten about. And then we'll hop over the path to the campsite. So if we climb up here, we have our campsite. We actually have a campsite villager today. I want to see who it is. Ooh, okay, I forget who this is. We have Filbert. Okay, Filbert is actually so cute. Thank you for coming to our finished island tour, Filbert. That was freaking adorable. But over here we have a place to hang out and like play guitar and eat some snacks. Of course, we got lots more ducks. And then over here is just like a section for another camper to stay and just have some snacks and, do some crafting and all of that. But as we continue this way, we have a very small little post office here, just something to kind of like fill in the space. And then you can actually kind of like walk around the cliff here to get to these two villager houses. This is Goldie and Bee, and they're both dogs and they're both freaking cute. And I feel like they're just the little besties who run the farm together. But you can climb down the center, and then they have their little farm plots here, and I think it looks so cute. And then they have a small little sitting area where they can enjoy the fruits of all of their labors. I just love it. I love it. It's been a while since I've made like a full-on farming area, and the tractor and everything, I feel like it just adds so much. I'm gonna leave the light on. But yeah, that's basically just that little area. And then we can continue along the path here, and we end up in the orchard. There's a secret little movie theater tucked away in here, which is just a small little transition area that I did. You can actually like turn the screen on as well, which I don't know. I just feel like that looks so cute. Oh, I can't. It's adorable. Oh wait, the screen just changed. Now we're watching like, I don't know, some Explorer channel. But then we have the orchard. I think pears weren't my native fruit on this island, but we're gonna pretend like they are because I just think the green looks so perfect with this theme. And then as you continue along here, we have Olive's house. Olive has the wheat farm, and so she's got like a little stand here where she's selling her flour. And of course, she's like doing lots of baking and stuff like that. But I kind of want to show you guys how this connects. So there's like a little land bridge here, and this connects behind resident services. So that walkway that we saw kind of at the beginning of the tour, there's just a very small little sitting area here. And then as you go up, you can see Olive's house over there. There is like a tiny sitting area here. I imagine somebody just kind of like chilling and enjoying the view across from the river. Yeah, just some filler space. And then as we head over there, we can actually climb up, and then we have my resident rep house. So my rep's house is on an island, so you do have to take a warp pipe to get over there, which is not super big deal. But as you continue here, we have our little island fox, and then you can see the warp pipe is hidden behind the trees. So we end up warping directly into my interior, and yes, I do have cockroaches, don't come for me, but my interior is just super messy, and I did block off all of the side rooms. The upstairs and the downstairs is not decorated. I just wanted it to be a really messy, chaotic space, and it is. I just kind of like threw items in here as I went along, kind of, you know, making the island, and I didn't think about it too much, but I feel like it turned out okay. It's just kind of a goofy little room. And then we end up over here, and this is, you can't really climb down or go anywhere from here, but yeah, this is the outside of my resident rep's house. I really like it on the island though. I feel like it looks really cute from the other side of the shore. But then we come down here and we have like this, like, I kind of wanted this to be like a boat marina area. You can see we have a couple of yachts here, and this area connects to the coffee shop that we didn't completely run through. So there's just this little bridge here, and then of course people are getting ready to start launching their boats because it's springtime, so it's not quite warm enough. But this is Tad's house, Gonzo's house, and then Molly lives up here. Oh my gosh, look at her. She's just working out in the grass, and her house is just kind of tucked up here. I love the path leading up to her house. I just think it looks so cute in between. This was one of the last little areas that I did on this island, and I just really wanted to fill it in and make it look super overgrown and natural, and I do really like the way that it turned out, but I do kind of wonder if you can tell that it's one of the last little areas that I did. And then there's not really much to show on the beaches here. You can see it's just pretty natural little filler items, but I can't believe that's actually the entire island, you guys. I am so excited to honestly completely delete this island and start fresh again. It's been a long time coming to finish this one, and now that it's done, I'm really hyped and excited to do something new. But thank you guys so much for all of the love and support on this Let's Play series. I've enjoyed it so much, and I'm even more excited for what I have planned to come on this channel. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more Animal Crossing and cozy content here from me, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. We would love to have you here in our little foxy family. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you very soon in the next one. Bye!